Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. Sorry about the long break. So, that's the wrong button there. You are leaving Berkshire, headed for the Alardian Crest, and on your way to Green Pasture. That is the direction, as I understand it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Mike,
so, what
can you
is
see the map?
Can you see the map now? Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the map now.
Can you tell me what your marching order is? People traveling through the woods.
I am encumbered, so I'm probably taking up the rear.
How much are wagons, Neal?
They're expensive. So you'll need a wagon and an animal to
We
pull it
don't
down.
need a wagon, but I'm not in front.
Neal, just to be sure, armor lasts for like a day or 2 days, right? The spell?
The armor spell lasts until it's dispelled, so a day, a year, a lifetime, whatever.
All right, then I use that before I head off.
Why do I not have wagons over here?
I could have sworn I just heard a bird, but I guess I'm going insane.
No, there's a bird in the
game.
music.
The
Yeah.
soundtrack.
Oh.
50 gold
Okay.
for a wagon, and then you'll need something to pull it, which is going to be another 30 gold for an ox.
Right. Yeah, that's too rich for me.
Yeah. All right, off on foot you guys go at movement rate 9 because the human is encumbered.
Movement
you
rate 8, I believe.
8? Oh, I'm so
Right.
sorry.
Yep, lights.
'Cause it's a third.
8. Yep, yep. I'm looking at the encumbrance table.
Okay.
Yeah.
And off you head. It is a beautiful sunny Saturday afternoon in the Silkwood as you travel along your little road here. Who was in the front? I heard a lot of people say I'm not in the front.
Or not? I'm not in the front.
There's
I think
no
maybe
wagon.
we're rotating, and because no one wants to be in the front, so everyone
I mean,
keeps
if
dragging
no one
behind.
wants to be in the front, I will be in the front, but you'll all
I'll
have
be in
to
the
like
front.
waddle at my pace.
Yeah, don't we have?
Wait, my friends. Did we want a wagon or not?
No.
I'd love a wagon, but
Wagons
it's too
are
rich for
not.
me.
Wagons are not fun. Wagons are
Wagons can be cool.
things.
Oh,
Oh, are we getting a cool wagon?
Yeah, can we upgrade this wagon? I'm really interested in this wagon now.
We can paint it pink in
well.
bright colors and make it an object to be seen from miles away.
Is anybody concerned that it's very difficult to take a wagon over, like,
No, not at all.
non-roads?
Simply yada yada
No.
that.
Okay.
How
You guys want to buy a wagon?
Nah,
buy-
I vote
Oh,
no.
we're
want
gonna
the
get the
pirate
dragon's treasure back, but we're not going to bring a wagon to do that?
We don't need a wagon to give him therapy.
Okay, the quest is actually getting treasure, but yes.
You don't.
And none of us are
we,
therapists.
we don't.
Well, we have a pastor.
But seriously, I
true that
thought
we don't
need a
need
wagon.
a wagon, but you don't technically need your arms or legs. It's just good to have them.
The pirate speaks truth. I do not stress too much about these things. I say onwards to all of the adventure. That's but. Sorry. Dog flicks my coffee hand. I caught me off guard. I spilled coffee. Go on. Sorry. I'm just gonna give it a second.
Yeah, but,
I
does
like to
anyone
think
actually
in
have a
character
golden
they spill
wagon?
coffee on themselves. Like, hold
It's a
on.
dangerous situation.
All right,
Onwards.
so onwards we
Perhaps
go.
Perhaps we'll be lucky enough to encounter someone who needs to be relieved of their wagon along the way.
Well, you get maybe 6 or 7 miles out of town before the sun begins to set, and you guys have to make camp here in the woods.
Alright.
It's not a difficult thing. You can just head off the road, look around a little bit for a nice flat area, but like isn't low ground, because if it rains, you don't want to be like sleeping in a puddle. And find some random wood round. Make yourself a little campfire to keep the animals away and to keep the chill away as well. And settle in for the evening.
Be on guard, my hearties. He spent a bit too much time going over camps for it to just be simply extraneous detail.
Yeah, I was going to put my large tent up, but yeah.
I think you all have too many negative vibes going on. We need a tent and a big fire, and to keep the negative thoughts away, just think positive. I'm sure there is nothing in these woods that a positive mindset cannot overcome.
I vote onwards.
Fine, I'll set up the large tent.
Yeah!
Could have taken the wagon. Could have slept in.
We could get a wagon, but we didn't have the money for it. Or if we did, no one spoke up.
I am sure somebody would have gifted a wagon to the Church of Positivity if required.
All right. You guys set up your camp. Everybody roll me a d20.
I don't think I need to roll. Wait, just an unmodified d20? Oh, fuck yes.
just
Never
fun.
mind.
Yeah.
Let's see whose watch it is.
Yeah.
I can roll d20s. D20s. It's the modifiers I'm worried about.
You didn't need to roll. You just had to. I believe it was a 20.
I believe
need to
in the
do
power of positivity. This is how I overcome that 7th strength.
I'm
shit.
not ready for this. I think we're missing one person here.
Okay, is
Bryan.
this a strength check?
Nope. Just a d20.
It's to see what order
Oh,
watch
okay.
it was when something happens.
Okay, I thought you said that the thing got stuck. Never mind.
And during the
No.
night, you're beset upon by the doors of negativity.
Oh, no.
Oh,
All right, Robert. Rick, it's your watch. What's it like on your watch, Rick?
Well,
Wait.
I look about for a mast
You're
to
not-
climb to keep watch, as that's where you keep
Oh,
watch
that's not
typically
reach.
from, but there aren't any. So I look around for a tree from which to keep watch.
And what's a tree other than a pre-made mast or the prequel to a mast, right?
A prequel.
A tree is like the Phantom Menace of a mast.
Is that the comparison?
you really want to go there?
Phantom's better than the second one, so sure.
Well, God, never mind. It's a whole ball.
No, let's not even.
I would love to have a Star Wars podcast. Can we Star Wars podcast?
We'll just have a Shenanigans where we're all Star Wars characters talking about our movies, and it's the same thing, really.
So,
You'll hate this.
And Pastor P was smitten by the heavens, and he died never to return to Shenanigans.
No, he's just a generalist cleric. There
if I see anything that even vaguely suggests a basilisk, I look away.
All right, there's nothing to suggest a basilisk at all, but I will need you to make me a perception check.
Hey, look, it's Scoria.
Well, how's Scory get all the way over here?
Wait a second. What if it's a basilisk that turns people into air?
Whoa.
Everywhere.
Here.
Oh, okay. So everyone else is asleep. When you notice a rat has gotten into your supplies, it's found the corner of a backpack. Somebody's backpack. Who rolled the second worst? Marc or Sergej? Marc's backpack. Tamia's backpack. You see there's a rat chewing on the corner of it, biting the way through the leather.
All right, I ready a throwing dagger.
How close am I to my pack? Out of
Real close. Real close. The pack is probably like right next to you.
Carry on?
You're actively spooning the pack as you sleep.
I can see it.
It might be your pillow that you're holding on to, also on your head, but the rat's right here.
So we're all in the tent, but
Is the tent big enough for 5 people?
it's a large tent. Yeah.
Well, then I guess you see a rat creep into the tent and start chewing on the pack that's right near the front door of the tent. Boom! Problem solved. Sorry.
All right, then. No, I'm going to do
chewing on
this
a
right.
thing.
I'm going to take my rope. I'm going to tie it to the branch. And then I'm going to swing down on my rope and throw the dagger as I go.
That seems complicated.
Not for a pirate.
Go for it.
This is like walking for me.
All right, Rick. Do you need to make me a dexterity check in this process?
I make it and succeed at it.
Oh, you
Positive
do?
thinking. Yeah.
Wow, okay. Oh, wait, no, that was your perception check. Hold on, where's the dex check?
I'm waiting.
You're going to hate when you see this.
Is it 19?
Why would an elf have 19 dex?
Uh-huh. Oh, 20. I'm sorry.
And I almost passed
not
for being
true.
ridiculously overpowered.
That was kind of close.
All right, and then throw your dagger while you're swinging from the tree. Don't roll a 1.
Let's see, my total is for dagger. There we go. Bingo, 4.
Yeah, you will hit the rat with your dagger. Why don't you roll me some damage? Seems trivial, right? It's just a rat. The dagger sticks into the whole rat. But of course, it's not just a rat. The dagger hits the rat and then sort of falls out, and the rat stops and like slowly looks behind it towards you in the tree.
I'm wondering about the rat's location. Where
It's right in the
rat
doorway to
has
the
been
tent.
stayed?
Where's the rat, is what you're saying?
Where rat? Yes.
The rat is in the doorway, looking back at you over its shoulder, like rats usually don't do.
Well then, you seem to be no ordinary rat.
It scurries into the tent.
That rat sounded like a skitter snap.
No.
You know what rhymes with skitter snap? Where rat?
What?
Has he woken any of us up or not?
Don't be a gnome.
Is this a rat-sized rat, or like, you know, it's a person-sized rat and you left out that significant detail?
No. It's a rat-sized rat. It just looks like a regular rat. But, you know, the dagger
Hey, now,
seemingly
brother.
did 0 damage to it and sort of maybe mildly irritated it.
Perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot there, brother. You're a rat. I'm a pirate. Perhaps we should have a little tete-a-tete.
Positive parley.
So you're just like speaking into the room right now, right? Into the tent?
Yes. Say, let us parley.
The rat does not respond. It's a rat. It doesn't speak, and it's in the tent.
It also
Somewhere
bounces
between
off
the
daggers. Well, I'm sticking my head in the tent. Do I see it,
okay.
you know, like slitting anybody's throat or something? Is it?
No. It just scurried in and is now gone amongst the tangles of legs and arms and bodies and blankets and bedrolls and swords and daggers and whatnots.
You know, you're not the first magical rat I've met. I had many on my crew back in the day. Pie
Why
rats,
is he talking?
pear rats. Well, those are more parrots. But they were pear-shaped. So perhaps we could speak a little. Where are you from there, rats? What crew have you signed up with?
You see the rat scurries up on top of... Oops, that's the wrong die size. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 on top of Lord Wilmore. It like scampers up on Lord Wilmore's chest and looks at you. Long whiskers sort of twitching in the lack of wind, in the still air.
Does it wake me up?
Nah, it's just a rat. You're probably fine.
Tickles bit.
I must say, those are very fine whiskers. The rat that was in me crew, unfortunately, he lost his whiskers. 3 little hooks he had on one side of his face. We called him Left.
The rat turns its head sideways and back the other way.
Aye, very fine whiskers. No, I share your dedication to personal fashion and style. I mean, looking at my hair now, you might not quite realize that, but as nice as it is, but it's a shadow of its former self. Why, back on my ship, I had three full second mates who were assigned to taking care of my hair. It took that whole crew to get that whole wind-blown 80s glam rock hair. But then one day, we were attacked by a giant squid, except it was only giant as opposed to a normal squid. It was medium-sized, is what I'm saying. It was, oddly enough, it was just a cube.
All right, I
think everyone has woken up by this point. I don't think there's any way he's telling the story without everyone in the tent waking up.
Shut up, we're sleeping.
I wasn't talking to you.
Who are you talking to?
Why, this fine rat.
Wait, a rat? It's Mouslandia.
That's Westlandia.
Friends! Glorious friends!
No, wait, no, we killed them. We
Not all of them. Those from the bar we have saved.
Hold on. Who of us speaks Brownian?
Wait a second. Did it cast any spells? Maybe this is one from the block.
No, we lost our translator. We can't communicate with them.
Oh no.
Wait,
You know what is the universal language? The language of positivity!
I'm pretty sure it's money.
That too, yeah. I tell you what, little rat, why don't we get you some cheese? Yeah, who got some cheese?
Okay, we need to make sure we're not surrounded here because there's these things.
Is the rat still on him?
Yeah, the rat is still sitting on Lord Wilmore, seemingly undisturbed by everyone else sort of waking up.
Okay.
I go outside to check to look if there's any other mice on the ground.
Sure.
I get my bow and arrow ready casually.
A perception check. Lord Wilmore, there's a mouse on you. Or a rat,
It's a
really.
rat, not a mouse. Yeah. How heavy is it? Like, do I have trouble? No?
No, you could easily toss it off of you. It's not a problem.
No, I just wait. I just do nothing.
I walk over
Like
and
one
start
shot
petting the
by
rat.
these guys the other time.
Can I pet the rat? Does it let me?
Yeah, if you reach out a hand to the rat, it'll like cock its head enough to see what you're doing and see what's in your hand, but then it has no problem.
Okay.
All right, I get a 24. I'm looking specifically for more mice and rats and burrowing creatures.
Yeah, you see 2 more rats up in a tree, hanging over the tent, looking down at this with beady red eyes.
Drop rats.
We're surrounded. There's more. It's they're in the trees this time. I think it's the return
Those
of
are called squirrels.
Is there any?
Why aren't there were-squirrels, guys? Holy shit.
Because they would take over the world.
There are certainly now were-squirrels. I take it back. You see 2 squirrels in the tree, and this is a squirrel on him, not a rat. We're changing. I'm retconning it all.
We would have reacted differently then.
Oh, my people.
Mouse last episode.
No, I mean I think maybe that's still a burrowing creature. It burrows within trees. What is a squirrel but a tree rat?
You momentarily mistook it for a rat. Now that your eyes have cleared and you're woken up a little bit more, it's very clearly a squirrel with a big fluffy tail.
Oh, I get some food from the backpack.
Never mind.
Try
We
to-
don't need cheese. We need nuts.
They've allied with Nutlandia.
I try to get some food from the backpack and try to lure it towards the doors again, off of me.
So like, you reach into your bag, grab some food,
exactly.
and like hold it in front of it, and the squirrel doesn't give a shit. It ignores your food entirely. It keeps its one eye fixed on the pirate, and the other eye sort of keeps moving around, looking at everyone else.
I'll take out my my rum skin, and I've got a nice tankard. I pour myself some rum, and what do I have that I could give rum to a squirrel with? Let me see.
There you go. Get it drunk. That'll
Solves everything, really.
Does it have red eyes?
I'm pretty sure Neal said they all had red eyes. Yeah.
Yes, they all have red beady
Anybody
eyes.
else have something, just like a little mess kit or something?
I've got a
like,
mess kit here. Here, have a glass.
All right, so I'll take like whatever little plate and pour some in the plate.
Yeah.
So we can't say we've properly met until we've shared rum.
The squirrel hops over towards you and leaps onto your arm that is holding the jug of rum.
I poured some in the plate. He doesn't want any in the dish.
He's first taking a look. He's like holding onto your arm and taking a look at what's going on.
All right, I'll hold
Check
up the tankard so we can like stick his head in it once.
The squirrel will sip the rum and sip it a little bit more.
Aye, that'll put hair on your tail, although it seems you've got that taken care of already.
The tail swishes back and forth.
I sing a song of peace to the squirrels that revolves around squirrels being amazing.
Well,
I accompany it with my drums.
give me the lyrics
Oh,
to
we are a band.
your squirrel song.
Yeah, there we go. There's my drums. Check.
I don't think you want me to, because it's gonna be Baby Shark song, but with squirrel.
Give it to me.
Oh no.
Give it to me.
No, I need to make it better than that. All right.
Come on, come on.
Drunk squirrel. Da, 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 da.
Drunk squirrel.
Get drunk squirrel. Da, 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 da.
Red eye squirrel. Da, 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 da. Red eye squirrel. Da, 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 da. Don't kill us all. Da, 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 da. With a 29, to be fair.
That's actually surprisingly good. All right. The way squirrels are content
They're
with your
dancing.
offerings. The other two dangle out of the tree onto the tent, scurry down the side, and come over to the saucer where they proceed to sip rum.
Does anybody have the poison
you've
milk?
got here with you?
So,
Oh, look at this. You have taken a non-combat route to your problems. How unusual.
And that is the power of positivity.
There was a problem? There
God
was
damn
no
it,
problem
Greg.
here.
what problem?
We passionately made friends.
I know, but usually when you say, you know, there's a squirrel or a rat eating your stuff, the first action is to throw a dagger at it while swinging from a tree. You know, it's rare that then transforms into something.
Song and dance and alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're with us, Pastor. That was a very enlightening and uplifting encounter.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet this dragon.
I am
the
surprised they didn't eat
squirrels-
the nuts, though. That was unexpected.
The
Good
squirrels
thing they got a nose for
freeze
booze.
when you say the word dragon, and they fix their eyes upon Tamia. And one of them hops up on its hind legs and goes,
He's asking what's our mission with the dragon.
How can I do not understand you, little thing, but I would love to communicate. How can we do this?
the
Maybe
squirrel
mention-
shape changes and
Oh.
stands before you as a full-grown, half-man, half-squirrel sort of creature. He's still got the tail, but it's like a human-sized tail now. And he's got like a little bit of a hunch to him. He's got this long snout with lots of whiskers coming off of him, and then like clawed little hands, but he's now like humanoid.
Oh my, you're so furry. I love it. It's nice to meet you. What is your name?
What dragon? What dragon? Tell me about the dragon.
We don't know too much ourselves, but
There's a depressed three-legged dragon, and we're meant to cheer it up.
yes.
He's the old bronzy.
I believe his name was Tripod.
How do you
iPod.
how do you feel about dragons?
Depends on the dragon. Some dragons are good, some dragons are bad.
This is a bronze dragon.
Yeah, not the red one we don't know about.
Wait, so just like people then?
What do you mean?
Some dragons are good. So, is that the same thing as people? Now that I just realized, maybe dragons are just like you and me.
I'm not like a dragon. You're not like a dragon.
No? Okay.
No.
But you
No.
can be positive like Pastor P, and we can spread that to the dragon, and then we'll have some common ground.
The squirrel quickly dashes in a quick motion over behind Rick and reaches for the what'd you call it? The cask of ale, rum, flagon, flask,
Jug sounds fine.
jug. Yes. It reaches for your jug of rum, lifts it to its lips, and slurps it down greedily.
Aye, help yourself. We'll steal some more when the opportunity arises.
And it puts it down again quickly and goes, "Dragons are dangerous. You're not bringing it here, are you? You're not bringing it to my woods?" No. Okay.
I think he's right about people being like dragons. I mean, dragons like to sleep on hoards of gold. I like to sleep on hoards of gold. Perhaps we are more alike than different.
No, I wouldn't say so.
You know the old saying, life like soup, soup like life.
So, Squirrel
you have
Man,
any soup?
what's your name?
What do you mean?
That is true. I do like both.
I'm red.
Like,
All right.
All right. Have you seen any adventurers coming or going around here with hordes of treasures?
No.
or have you seen a dismembered dragon leg just laying about?
Nope.
Would you like to journey with us on a glorious adventure to the greener pastures?
We're visiting a dragon.
We have more booze.
I'm not going near a dragon. Dragons are going to kill me. Dragons eat me.
Oh,
They eat my people.
This is a
That would
bronze
be very
dragon,
rude of the
said.
dragons. I will be sure to ask them how they would react to you, just in case we would have to deal with them ourselves for our new friends.
Why do you want us to come?
Hold on.
What do you get out of it?
Why do we want what?
Why do you want us to come? What do you get out of
That's a
it?
very good question. I asked many times what we would get out of it. I was told to ask the dragon.
That seems like a
Did
bad
you
deal.
say?
It does seem like a bad deal, but
You're not the most
But it was the
intelligent
false
group. We are
deal.
passionate, though.
there really wasn't much we could do about it except stay around Shenanigans.
I feel like you have the wrong mindset, little furry friend. What you gotta do is think with the power of positivity. Think of all the positive things that can happen from you traveling with us fine folk and you going out and meeting this dragon. You scared of him now, but when you sing with him and you give him the power of positivity, you will make the most powerful, friendly friend you've ever made in that dragon, and your life will be enriched for it.
How's the dragon make my life better?
I just
Because
wanna-
you won't have to be afraid anymore. Fear brings you down. Fear makes you steal things. But when you're positive, then you get to share your booze with traveling strangers.
Share the
right?
And I do want to reassure you, friend, that we're not planning to bring the dragon here. We're going to the dragon.
Also, don't forget that it's a bronze dragon. It's almost a squirrel. If we put some fur on it, maybe gave it a bit more fluff,
almost
it would
a
be a giant squirrel. It could. Don't some even shape
A
shift?
giant fire.
Don't lie to me.
yeah, this dragon
There's the whole
This is
island.
dragon
wonderful.
could turn into a person.
This is
Just
so
because I take squirrel form
enlightened.
doesn't mean I'm an idiot. I understand what a dragon is. You can't pass
You
it off like
said-
it's a squirrel. It's not the same thing.
You said you've seen dragons eat humans.
But aren't there
they're
giant
more like the squirrels as
fire-breathing
we think.
squirrels on an island not far from here?
Yeah, and the Spice
Yes.
Isles is
What
one.
about him?
Well, I'm saying if dragons breathe fire and squirrels breathe fire, are they so very different?
Yes.
Well, wait, squirrels.
Dragons breathe air and you breathe air, but you're not a dragon.
Dragons also
Am
hoard
I
things,
not? I
just
haven't-
like squirrel people. Right? Like, do you have
There's no
hordes
such thing
of-
as squirrel people.
or squirrels, or do you guys hoard things for the winter? Hoard up food?
Just because we have a similar traits doesn't mean we're the same thing. You're oversimplifying things. The world's more complicated than that.
But you know what's
You're being
not complicated?
over-inclusive.
Thinking with positivity, baby. Look, you're living your life squirreling around, trying to steal people's nuts. But instead, if you thought positive,
they don't steal.
they were
steal your
trying to
nuts.
steal nuts. They were trying to
steal
steal
your
nuts.
nuts.
I don't know
I'll
what you're
steal
saying. I know. See, I told you. But if you have the power of positivity in your life, then you ain't got to steal nobody's nuts. You can come up to the tent and be like, "Hey, bro, I want some nuts and some booze," and then we give it to you. Right?
And we're all friends now.
Your whole life will be better for it.
Just
yeah.
get
So
out
you
of
come
here
with
while
us and
they're
you meet a
talking,
dragon.
really.
You can have the
Just
power of
skip
positivity in your life.
The
Just run
were
away.
squirrel just turns back into a regular squirrel and scampers out the door. Its friends continue to lap at the dish until it's gone and then scamper out as well.
Y'all come back here. You gotta get that positivity in your life.
Ha! They ran from us. Combat successful.
I think we defeated 3 were squirrels. Experience, please.
Just like we did.
They never threatened you.
Whoa!
It was on me.
I felt very threatened.
They were after our nest. If I hadn't been wearing a cup, I might have felt very threatened.
They were basically dragons with fur.
I mean, okay, there's nothing to say that a were squirrel can't also be a dragon, right? It's half squirrel. What's the other half? Could be a half dragon.
Yeah, because dragons can't turn into people.
Dragon can change its forms. Who's to say it couldn't have become a squirrel? By the
Wait a
transitive property, we should be getting as many XP as if we defeated 3 bronze dragons.
Wait, we're assuming these are were
What
squirrels.
if the mothers had
What
a
if-
PhD in math, is what I'm saying.
What if they were not were squirrels? What if they were were people?
Or weird dragons.
No, I think
Are you saying people that can take the form of people?
That's why they called themselves squirrels, because they are squirrels and they got bitten by a person and then they turned into a human.
Maybe we should go track them down and ask them.
A squirrel were. Yeah.
I must say, I've been bitten by humans many times, and after each time, I awoke to find that I'd become a human myself. Well, not really. I became an elf. That was already it.
Yeah, okay. I was worried there for a moment. Yeah.
That's really what
All
a
right,
half elf is. An elf
elves
that
are
bit by a
people.
human.
All right, so we finished resting the night, and
Yep, you guys can
had it.
continue to take your rest. The next day, you pack up your shit and you head out and you make it to the Alardian Crest. You
So we
know
walk
from
past the hungover squirrels.
somewhere. You know that Green Pasture is about 40 miles north of where you are now. So I guess we just turn north and head out.
I used my compass and it's head north.
That's too bad the squirrels wouldn't join us. They could have made a great distraction while we stole the rest of the dragon's treasure.
Do you want
That
to
is
steal
not
the
a very
rest of
positive vibe you're putting in the universe. I don't think I could condone the stealing of treasure. That is just gonna bring people down.
Well, then call it plundering.
Oh,
That does have a much proper ring to it. I can't use enough P's. Damn it.
a
This sentence
positive
started badly.
connotation.
Yes. Yes.
Wouldn't you love to participate in some predatory plundering?
That sounds positively delightful.
Delightful.
All right, James,
Pleasant
will you
was
roll
right
me
there,
2d10?
Pleasant was right there.
31, or you
2d10.
Pleasant.
please.
Oh, fuck. It was
10.
right there.
10, sorry. Here you go.
14, lovely. And Lord Wilmore, will you roll me, what was that, 14? A
Keep an eye out for battle
D20.
chief.
Huh.
Okay.
Is that a rare
You
encounter?
guys are hiking through the Alardian Crest, headed north. Who is in the point of the party? I know we talked about this before, and you might be rotating, you might not
I
be.
believe Juarez is.
I'll be at the point.
All right, give me a perception check, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll be behind him.
Ooh, that's actually very good. That is stellar. You see, as you're hiking through the plain here, one of the hills to your left has a little speck on it. And you stop and focus, and, you know, it's a clear day. There's no humidity out whatsoever. Even though this creature is miles and miles off, you get a pretty good look at it, and you're certain
It's a fucking were-dragon.
it's an orc.
Oh.
I'm half orc, so that should be fine.
Yeah.
I yell out hi in orcish.
It was a couple miles off. It just echoes out into the plains, doing nothing really. And then you see another, and another. And as a half-orc, you can tell by their armament, even though you can just barely make out, you know, that's an axe, that's a shield. Oh, they all have axes and shields. Oh, that's an orcish war party. That typically runs in groups of 2 to 16.
The active word is war here, and as a worshipper of Bellum, it's about They're
So you
gonna
think
try to murder us.
they can join us to the dragon, and then you could convince them to be a war party towards the dragon?
Okay, I'm just gonna say they're gonna attack first. They're not gonna actually be reasonable for conversation.
Even with you, a worshipper of Bellum who's half.
I'm a half orc. They don't
Sounds like
care
you're
about
right up there, alley, my
That's
friend.
fine.
Wait, do we see any caskets or treasure chests or anything they're carrying?
No, you can only barely make out the silhouette of these orcs miles in the distance.
The dragon was robbed 5 years ago, guys.
Also, I feel like worshippers of Bellum would be the most likely to go to war with other worshippers of war, right? So
Yeah, exactly.
Perhaps stealth is the better plan. Can we
You got
hide?
more rum for them? You getting more rum?
No, simply hiding.
Yeah, let's go hide.
how many
I
are
mean-
there though? Can we take
It's a
them?
war party, so
2 to 16 are usually the war party size.
Fine.
I like the idea that 2 is a war party.
It's 2d8, you know.
I understand, but the idea of a
One
2-person
person
war
be a
party is
party.
great to me.
We're gonna get
Brother,
drunk.
we shall declare war! Aye, brother, the 2 of us shall take down the opposing army.
Just 2 orcs, and
isn't
we're
that-
having a war party.
isn't that the plot of, you know, a few of Dean Neal shows? I'm not going to
Before we take on these orcs or decide to hide from them, quick survey. How many of us are first level?
Yeah,
Okay. Now we just need to ask them how many of them are first level.
Right.
Let's send our were-at scouts.
Perhaps we could ask them where some kobolds are. We could go fight them instead.
Yeah, as I said, we're not equipped to deal with them.
Or we convince them to go hunt down the were-rats, but then we betray them and join the were-rats in slaying the orcs.
I'm
Well, wait.
hiding. Neal, I'm
We
hiding
don't know if
in
that's
the
gonna
long
work.
grass.
What if they're were-orcs? Then they would combine together. They
I'm
might
hiding in the long grass,
work.
Neil.
That's true. Perhaps we were bitten by
We were
them.
ready to attack. Okay.
They very definitely could be orcs.
Are there any trees or anything around?
There are a few trees, but they're like pretty far scattered, right? They're not enough to
Okay.
give the whole party cover. That's
No,
enough
I
to
meant I
maybe
wanted
like
to
sit in
climb and look for
shade.
were-rats.
Again, they're called squirrels.
True.
If
I'm
you
sorry,
can
Neal.
roll a 30 on a 1d20, then you can find some were-rats.
Did it.
Not quite. Off by 26.
You know, Neal, that's not very positive thinking you've got there.
What if instead of fighting them, we did an epic rendition of a song and dance that was so powerfully positive it inspired them,
We can make the party better with music.
and they decided to leave us alone or to perhaps join us in our partying. It would be such a powerful rave that the orcs and their partying ways could not damage us.
That is
This
beautiful.
sounds good, but I still want to take the powers that be up on their challenge. Lucky die, lucky die.
For the D30?
Oh, powers that be. Read it and weep.
We can't say.
That's 17. All right.
No, 30.
30.
Let's go 30.
Not on a D20, it's not. That's a
Yeah,
D30.
He was memeing.
I know he's memeing. I'm thinking about it.
But what if the numbers on the D20 are from 10 to 30?
Ooh.
At that point, 30 to 40 or 30 to 50. Okay, we're about to die to orcs, guys. We should do something.
I've already done what I've done. You guys can get yourselves murdered for a change instead of me.
We only see 2, and we might as well start the war drums.
That could be the entire war party, too.
It's not. They come over the hill and start coming towards you. Actually, hold on. I haven't rolled yet. It might be 2.
Pastor, would you like to handle this for us?
At least we know that we know more than 16.
You count 14 orcs coming over the hill and headed in your direction, each of them
That's
wielding
statistically
swords and
improbable.
shields.
I begin doing the dance of positivity, and with it, I am inspiring my party with my pelvic thrusting. And I cast Bless on the party as my before they get here action.
Roll
When our character classes here, just to be clear, it's
roll
like
your
the
spell
last
failure.
Gladiator.
Oh yeah, spell failure. Yeah.
Oh no! Be positive about it, though.
I'm very positive that my pelvic thrusting is powerful enough to overcome this dastardly roll. Oh, I almost failed, but I passed. Woo.
All right.
I bless the party with my pelvis.
I've tried to
Blessed
say many
pelvis
times.
makes its motions, which stirs you all to further action.
All right.
I get out my electric lute and I start tuning it up, playing
The
like
orcs-
like
I will sing the Baby Shark song, but now with orc.
I'm gonna be grabbing supplies from the wagon. I guess we have like a wagon.
No, we don't have a wagon.
We don't have a wagon.
Oh, we don't. Okay, never mind.
Anyway, all of your attack dice rolls are +1, and you have a +1 to save versus fear effects, and you're more positive than you once were.
I definitely feel more positive.
We have doers in our party. If we can convince them to help us with dragons, that would be awesome. We would
guys,
have
I
an
think
orc
right.
war band.
The only thing worse than were squirrels are were orcs.
But you've told me that you can do the magical color spray. So can I. If we just both do that, that takes out the entire party.
I don't know, man. I don't know if it'll work on. This worked on mice. I don't know if it's gonna work on.
They were very strong mice, my friend.
Yeah, these are much bigger though.
Some orcs running at you from across the plain.
Or they're running
like,
now.
Oh yeah, they got close enough to like break into a charge, which is when the hip thrusts start going off. I'm imagining somebody starts singing. What do you call it? Well, that song from Rocky Horror. I can't remember its name at this point. in time.
Transvestite? Time warp?
Time warp. Yeah, I'm imagining someone singing some time warp.
The time warp again.
I said imagining. Doesn't have to be said out loud.
It's just a jump to the left, and then we dodged. So, yeah, if we're fighting this, I'm bow and arrow, so
Yeah, the orcs are running at you. They're mean. They're angry. They're green. You know, the whole 9 yards.
I think I might have to start shooting soon. Maybe.
I don't know.
No.
Maybe you can like spin it to be happy and they'll leave you alone. But for the time being, they haven't seen anything other than the hip thrusting and the chatting, and
they hear electric lute.
How confident are we that we can we can befriend these people?
I think we should run.
Sometimes the power of positivity is required to overcome your enemies in the
Guys.
field of battle. I think
I'm
you
just
should
worried that they'll
prepare
attack
to
before
use
they
my
talk.
positive vibes against
They
them.
will attack before they talk. I told you this. it felt like 10 minutes ago, but it was just a moment.
Okay, how far are they, Neal? How far are they?
Well, they are going from many miles to attacking you. So they're somewhere between that point. Did you have an action that you wanted to declare during that transitionary period?
Because I have that whole longbow thing that I can be doing right now, and I feel like they're not gonna let us talk.
Well, maybe they're just running to go see you because they're so excited to see what's up.
I really want to non-combat this, but this is what I don't think we can.
I've got a non-combat option, guys. These guys are clearly challenging us to a race. What if we race them as well?
Which way are they coming from, Neal? North, south?
They're coming from the west.
So
we're not going east. We're going north.
Well, what is the speed of it? If we run east.
Are you sure that's where the finish line is? It seems like the finish line is east.
A couple of questions. Well, they're a mile.
All right, let's do it.
Let's run east. They've already been running for a while, so we'll tire out first.
On the count of 3, that's when the race starts, and we'll get a head start on them, and we'll win.
Wait. A bit of preparation first. One of us has a movement speed of 8, if I recall. Perhaps we can carry some of that person's burdens.
Yeah, okay. Can we carry anything for you, Greg? So you
my character sheet's pretty light.
I started walking east.
How would I lose 9 pounds?
Jenny Craig, man.
Gold. I'll take care of it for you. It's pretty heavy.
All right, I give you all of my 5 copper pieces that I have left, and I am now at 28.99 pounds.
Greg, just eat your coins and swallow your swords. If you consume it, it's no longer part of the gear you have to carry.
Are you being weighed down by rations or anything else like that?
No. Here, hold my mace.
I'm holding his mace. I put his mace in my backpack.
Nope, that doesn't get it done. The mace doesn't get it done. Here, let me disrobe real quick. I just start taking off my leather armor. And then I can run.
Okay, let's run.
So you just like drop your leather armor to the ground?
I pick it up.
I have to take it off, and then somebody has to hold it for me.
I'll carry it. Let's run.
Okay, I spend a round disrobing from my leather armor, and then it gets carried, and we start running.
All right.
Positively.
The party positively patrols Peaceward.
Eastward.
While I'm doing this, I'm doing a little chant on my drums. The running
okay. I would like everybody in the party to give me a strength check as the orcs bear down on you and try to outrun you.
Can we get a... No, this isn't a combat roll, and it's not a fear effect, so bless not doing much. Yo, that 7 strength coming through.
Oh! It looks like Rich... It has been, I don't know, Rich, find yourself tired. Maybe you didn't sleep well last night. Maybe you had squirrel nightmares. Maybe you've been like running around patrolling the sides of the party all day, but your legs are heavy and tired. And so are Rick's. Rich and Rick.
How
you
about
find yourself.
Marcs? What are their rolls?
Oh, that's true. They have to roll.
Perhaps only like 3 will arrive.
They need to score a... better? Yeah, it looks like 12 of them are going to be able to catch you. 4 of them are slowing down. So as the party flees...
depleted their numbers.
The party flees eastward. The orcs pursue, and soon some of the party members begin to lag, dropping behind the rest of them.
What's odd to me is that somehow they've added 2 to their party.
They're 14.
You said that 12 were keeping up with us and 4 were slowing down.
It's because I'm bad at math. There are 12 keeping up with you and 2 slowing down.
Yeah.
I think we have to encourage our flagged members with some positivity. I already used my blessing spell, so now all I can do is use my dancing proficiency. Yeah! Come on, keep it up.
Neal, can you just...
If we're gonna fight them, let's run to one of those trees.
the party tries to make their way to a tree. The orcs are in hot pursuit, and we will take our break right here. When we come back, we will see if the orcs catch you or if they disband and head in different directions. See you on the other side of our break. Bye-bye.